So we're finally back after a very long time. As you can see, I'm in the process of moving right now, so I'm just currently at home dealing with what I can at the moment, but I've got a new setup for this new format. As you know, ban list has just dropped. Literally, today it is, I think. Today the ban list has just dropped, and I thought, I was going to play Tenpai into this next format, but just didn't think I could really make it work, just with the ban list anyway. Sangang summoning going to 1, Sangang summoning the fields, but going to 1 is just, I don't think it's that good anymore. I've been playing it the past couple of weeks, and I feel like people sort of know how to play against the deck now, so I don't know, I'm looking for something a bit more of a challenge. In the previous episode, I did bring up a deck I did really want to play, which is Voiceless Voice, as you can see here, but before we do, this is the old deck that I've been playing for quite a while, which I'll go through now and talk about some of the changes we need to make to the deck. So we'll start off with just the main deck first. So yeah, this deck I've been playing here is the deck I've been slowly topping the Norwich Athena Games locals with. I've been coming like around 8th, 7ish, so nothing crazy, but this is such a solid deck for locals. But yeah, let's get into the list. So 3 low, of course, this is like just everything the deck needs. 3 Saphira, 3 Diviner. I've been able to get 3 now because of the reprint in the Battle of Legend set. 1 Old Man, 1 Maximus, and 1 Trius. I mean, that's all pretty standard stuff just for the monster lineup there. Then the rituals I played quite a lot. I say quite a lot. I do main deck the Odd Eyes. I play 1 Ceravus, and I do play the 2 Skull Guardian. You have to play 2. I know some lists play 1, but you just have to. For the spells, I think we need to make some changes here, but we've got 1 Called By, and we were running 3 Pot of Prosperity. Just got the reprint and got my secret rares, but, well, to be fair, I have 1 super and 2 secrets, but, that's just sort of the somewhat generic stuff in this deck. Then we play 3 Barrier. This card's insane. It's like the best protection in the game. I mean, it keeps you safe from Runic, which I think we might see a lot of with like Runic Stun and stuff like that. For a bit of consistency, I do run 3 of pre-prep. I know some decks play 2, but I just prefer to play 3 of them just because sometimes you just need the extra material for ritualing a lot. Ritualing? I don't know what you call it. But yeah. Now for sort of like the branded fusion of the deck, you have an Nadir Servant. I did prefer playing the Dogmatica version over the branded one when you could have at the time, because branded fusion's now at 1, which is such a strange hit, but I'll probably get into that a bit later about my opinion on the ban list. We play 2 of the ritual spells. This card's amazing. It helps beat through board breakers, but not much to be said. It's the anarchetypal ritual. It's better. And then last of all, we have Blessing. This card is crazy. I don't know what else I could say about this card, but this card is unreal for the deck, I think. It's just infinite material. It's everything. It ritual summons during your opponent's turn. It's crazy. And we also play the 1 of Radiance. Once again, amazing card. This deck has amazing spells and traps, I think. Now, I'm not running that many hand traps just because I wanted to play the Maximus package, but I have the 3 Imperm, just kind of generic, and we had the 3 Ash, and I had 1 last spot, and I just played 1 Nib. I mean, Nib never really came up in old format because of just how easy it was to make Apo, but now Apo's gone. I mean, I could probably run this at 3 now. It's a good tribute for the ritual summons if it does stay in your hand. For the extra deck, for the synchros, I'm playing Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, Chaos Angel, Double Herald, and Double Herald's just good Nadir Servant targets, also Maximus targets. Chaos Angel just because you can make it, and it's also the ulti I got from the OTS pack. Also this card has won me so many games against Tenpai. It's the your opponent can activate monster effects during the battle phase. You can summon this off the Odd Eyes Pendulum we play once you negate the effects, because you have the option to special summon an Odd Eyes from your extra deck, so that's just like the best thing to do with the deck. Fusions, I'm playing 1 Garura and double Entus. I mean, just more Nadir targets. This is really good. This is like a good going second board breaker sometimes, I think, and this is what you're usually doing if you're going first with the deck. And the links, we're playing 1 Anima, then 2 we're playing double Dynamondo. This card's like 50-50, because I always find this card to be like such a big like target for bestials. Not this card itself, but once you see them make this, they always just seem to have a bestial in hand for one of the rituals, but I still just play it. 1 SP, 1 Liar, 1 Celine, then 1 Apo, and 1 access code. Obviously, the, you know, problem child in the room right now, Apo, is the one that has to be cut, I'm afraid. I never made it with this deck. I don't think I went into this part at all, but like I still just kind of played it just because I felt safe to play it. Like I was kind of just banking on if they had a light to maybe go into Celine, and Celine usually has enough tokens to bring it back, then go into these, but these never came up. But yeah, that is the extra deck. Now for the side deck, I've still got some empty slots, so we're just going to have to make do with what we have, because I still don't really know what to be playing in this coming up format. But in the extra deck, in the side deck right now, actually, I'm running 3 Dark Ruler No More. This card's just kind of good. It's like the best board breaker besides like Evenly, I think. It's just, you know, it is what it is. I mean, most decks play it now. 3 Ghost Mourner, sorry. I quite enjoyed this card actually, over than like Ghost Spell and the other one that gained you life points. I mean, that could be another option, but I feel this could almost be main decky now. 3 Droll. No one expects Droll for some reason still. This card is insane. I mean, this would still be in the side. I mean, I could almost play this in the main, I think, but like if I had Mold Chummies, I'll definitely switch those out. I have just a 1 Nib, just because sometimes you could side in against some matches, but it never really came up. And Free Effect Veiler, it's just pretty generic, and most of the time it usually works. But yeah, that's it for the deck. I think what I'm going to do is make some changes here, take this onto Duelbook, and see how we go from there. So this is the list I've cooked up here. As you can see, I've made a few changes to fit the ban list a bit more. So we moved Prosp to 1, and we took out Apo, and some of the changes we did is we took out the Nadir Servant stuff just for now, just because I wanted to try and play as pure as I possibly can. And to replace that, I chucked in 2 Ghost Bells, and what else was it? Oh yeah, I moved a Nib up to 3, and I also cut a Preparation of Rites, because we'll see, we might not even need to play Pot of Prosperity over. Rites might just simply be better, since it's actually easier to grab Engine than something like Prosp. But for the extra deck, we kept the double Entis, the double Herald, and I moved Chaos Angel ups too. I don't know, it might never come up, but we very rarely touch the extra deck that much, but still got access code. This could probably become Dynamondo, really. And I'm going to mess around with IP a bit, because we've got the Nightmares here, which might come up, but I don't know. And we've got the Anima and SP. But this is still quite a rough build of the deck so far, but we'll take this into ranked and we'll try it there. How do we want to do this? This is very strange hands. That gets negated, that does... Okay, yeah, I think we'll try this. We'll go... As it seems like we'll go... Okay. Impact. Okay, that goes through, which is quite nice. We'll send this to grave, and we'll add this to hand. Okay. Cooking. That shower. Can't target, broski. Can't target. They always forget that about Barry. I love it. So we know Imperm's in hand, so that's kind of useless. Saphira would be a nice grab, but... And we know there's an Imperm, so I'm not going to like Dino Mondo or anything. So I could Dino Mondo. He does tribute for cost, but I think we're fine where we are. I think. It's all good. Oak.